Okay, No Sart Garage. Here is the brand new $500 Monte Carlo. I picked it up last night. Believe it or not, I saw this car advertised. They were asking $1,000. They said it didn't run, no start. I was supposed to look at it a couple of days ago, and I just didn't feel like looking at it. And then I was bored, and I got up and went to go look at it. And the guy who owned it was a tow truck driver. He's a tow truck driver. So when I met him, he had a big flatbed tow truck. So you know what I did? I told him, I said, look, man, I don't know what's wrong with the car because I didn't have my code reader or nothing. So what I told him, I'll give you $500 if you tow it to my house. And he towed it to my house last night at 7:30. And I gave him $500 and the car was not running. I had it pulled into this garage spot right here. And lo and behold, I got it running this morning. So it's running fine. I just took it for a test drive, and as you can see, I got the water and the hose outside, and I'm getting ready to wash this son of a bitch and make it look pretty and see what I got for $500, because I'm not going to show you the whole car right now. I'm just going to show you. Let me take this for sale sign out of here because it's not ready to sell yet. You see my code reader still. But this is what I got for $500. Now it's filthy. It's filthy. Look at that. You don't want to have sex with your wife in here. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is dirty, but we gonna fix it. But I just took it for a test drive. I do smell a little coolant, but I opened up the coolant, so I don't think anything is wrong. Let's take a look under the car and see if we got fluid, see if the car is peeing all over the place. And then nope, we're good. But this is what we got. So I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all what this $500 Monte Carlo. I'll tell you, this is my neighborhood. I drove it, down the street and back because it needs some gas. But I'm gonna wash it, check out a few more vitals on it, run a few more tests. And as you can see, the old guy who put the fender on here didn't know what he was doing. That fender, look at that. It used to be red. Okay, they painted it. But man, that's a piece of shit paint job. They didn't adjust it, so it busted the door right there. And as you can see, they put a new hood on it. And see right there? Hood's not adjusted right. It should be even. Hood's not adjusted right. Should be even. So we're going to get all the body parts. I'm going to bring it to my man Abram, and he's going to straighten out the body part. I'm the mechanical guy. I got it running, and we're going to wash this car, and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you right now. I was going to show you later, but I'm going to show you now. Don't sleep on $500 cars. Let me show you what. What you see is just the way I got it. The only thing I did is I checked the oil, and here was the problem. My man who I bought it from, he'd been working on it himself. He put a brand new Walmart battery up in there, man. This thing cranks like a son of a bitch. So I thought it had a fuel problem, but I checked all the fuses. All the fuel fuses were fine. And oh boy, I interviewed him yesterday. You see all these new parts. He was changing parts like a motherfucker. I don't know what was wrong with the car technically, but I got it to run. I did a few tests on it, and it ran. As you can see, I got to fix that air filter. The clip broke. But the man put too much oil in here. He had like maybe 2.5 quarts too much. And I found all these oil cans in the trunk. So what I had to do first, before I could even test drive it, first of all, I made sure there's some coolant in there, and it is. And the system is tight, it's not leaking. But he had too much oil in it. So I drained 2 quarts of oil out. And see the oil? I just cut me a little half-gallon water jug. But I drained 2 quarts of oil out. And the car started running better. We're gonna work on this. Well, I'll call it a piece of shit K&N filter, because the problem is the oil that they oil these filters with, that oil contaminates the mass airflow sensor right there. So after we wash this thing, get it all cleaned up, we'll refilm it, and I'm gonna show you how you can take a $500 car and turn it into a $3,500 car. Because this is a 2001 Monte Carlo LS. Not a big fan of American cars, but I like this one. But anyway, let's wash this thing. Let's clean up this motor. I just can't believe how smooth it runs. And the little bit of fluid you see on the battery, I did that with the coolant. And we're gonna freshen this car up. We're gonna clean all these old nasty leaves out of there. And we're gonna put a for sale sign on this thing. So if anybody wants it, man, tag me in the DM, tag me in the comments, because I'm gonna fix all this stuff, man. I'm not really too worried about this. I like to get the cars mechanically 100% sound, and then we'll get going. And as you can see, something was written on there. I don't know where this car came from, but that looks like junkyard writing. And we do need a windshield. You see that? We got the windshield busted. But let's just see how nice that we can make this car look. See the gaps on the hood. Let me tell you. When you put a hood on, you see how that right there, you see where it's uneven? You gotta adjust that hood. It's too low down here, and it's too low at the top. You gotta bring it back up, get this stuff adjusted. And I don't know what kind of paint they talked about putting up on here, but you know, this is the original paint here on the door. It's filthy dirty, and this is whatever the shit looks like. Look at this grip marks and shit. Man, these are some sorry dudes. But anyway, the car is at the No Sart Garage. It was a no start. All the cars we bring in here, see the Prius over there? That was a no start when it came here too. And you know what? It's my daily driver now. I picked that Prius up for $700. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna cut this video short, and I'm gonna break out the water and the hose. Not the water hose, but the water and the hose. And we gonna fix this car up and check out the next video, and let's see how we can make this baby shine. And then we'll worry about making it look sexy and pretty. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching the No Sart Garage, because right now it's the All-Star Garage, because we got this car started. It came in last night at 7:30, and it's 7:30 this morning. It's running. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna drop the mic on this one.